Republican senators have described President Joe Biden's COVID-19 stimulus plan as a clunker, bad politics and wildly expensive. The legislation, dubbed the American Rescue Plan, which the Senate started debating Thursday, is getting a partisan reception in Congress. Democrats want it passed soon, but little to no Republican members of Congress have so far voiced support. It didn't earn a single Republican vote when it passed last week in the House, and 2 Democrats voted against it. It's unlikely any Senate Republican will vote for the bill. On Thursday, all Senate Republicans voted against even starting debate on the $1.9 trillion measure. If the bill makes it through Congress with only Democratic support, it would stand out from the COVID relief plans Congress passed over the last year. Though the 2 sides have squabbled over priorities in each package, all were approved with members of both parties in support. In March of last year, the Senate, in a bipartisan vote, approved its largest emergency aid package in modern history, the $2.2 trillion CARES Act. 3 smaller measures also passed with the overwhelming support of both parties. Most recently, despite weeks of painstaking negotiations and months of partisan finger-pointing, the Senate resoundingly passed a roughly $900 billion COVID-19 relief package in December. That was hailed as a bipartisan breakthrough. However, the current package going through the Senate is being slammed by Senate Republicans as partisan and excessive in its spending. Pointing to the ballooning national debt, GOP lawmakers say the state and local aid provision is an unnecessary part of a liberal wish list that would disproportionately benefit blue states that were quicker than red ones to shut down their economies and suffered larger financial losses. They want to send wheelbarrows of cash to state and local bureaucrats to bail out mismanagement from before the pandemic, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, RKY, said Wednesday. They're changing the previous bipartisan funding formula in ways that will especially bias the money toward big blue states. Democratic lawmakers and a bipartisan coalition of mayors support the funding due to a double whammy saddling states and local government through no fault of their own, declining tax revenues from the economic shutdown and swelling public assistance needs. Some moderate Republican lawmakers said the legislation would allocate billions for schools without doing anything meaningful to get them reopened to allow in-person teaching. The legislation includes $130 billion for schools to deal with the virus. GOP senators have expressed frustration with the amount, countering with $50 billion. The lawmakers say the timeline for doling out funds is too late, as schools reopen this year following a vaccine rollout.